Jai, thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Yes, so today I am keeping in contact with the devotees that would help us to have part of the celebration there in Jagannath Puri. Actually, Rasbihari Prabhu, who is the assistant of General Secretary Srila Bhakti Vishnu Maharaj, he already got online and he recorded a video for us in the cloud. But right now we don't have access to it. But maybe in some minutes also I am arranging in a specific time when some activity is going on, then we can also have some darshan from Jagannath Puri for some minutes and see about the festival, and maybe if we are fortunate enough to have the darshan of other Vaishnava acharyas. So at today's a special occasion, and I see our Srila Bhakti Prabhupada Tirtha Goswami Maharaj is here. I think will be a good idea if we could start chanting Srila Bhakti Prabhupada Padma Stava that actually was composed by Srila Bhakti Rakshar Siddhardev Goswami Maharaj. And in this way, honoring our Guru Parampara, we could start the meeting. For the Spanish translation, for the Russian translation, Janavi is getting in charge. Jai, we have here with us our Rasbihari Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Rasbihari Prabhu. Your microphone is off. We cannot hear you. So please turn on your microphone. Jai, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Tell us, where are you right now?
Vaishnava in Puri gathering.
Jai. Jai. What is going on right now there, Prabhuji? What is happening right now in Jagannath Puri? Haribo.
This is our god brother from Bombay, Kapil Dev Das.
Jai, Hare Krishna. How are you feeling, Prabhu? How are you feeling in Prabhupada Vyasapuja 150?
Very well, Prabhuji.
How is the celebration going on?
How are you, Prabhuji, and how are you feeling?
Very good, very happy to have the darshan there, thanks to Rasbihari Prabhu.
Same here, Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, Maharaj blessings, Prabhupada blessings. So we are also over here.
How many people is there now for the festival?
कितने लोग होंगे अंदाजा? कितने लोग हैं कि पूछा था अंदाजा? I don't know. 3,000, 5,000. Approximate 5,000 devotees are over here.
Wow, amazing.
We are fortunate, means I am fortunate, even you are fortunate. We are getting the darshans of all the exalted Vaishnavas over here from all the mutts.
Like how many mats, how many missions coming to the meeting, to the festival?
I have with me our Rishikesh Maharaj from Gaudiya Mission, Bagh Bazar.
Jai Dandavat Pranam Rishikesh Maharaj.
How are you? Okay. Hey, room
How are you?
Room you are fine.
Very good, Maharaj. Very happy to see you. Thank you very much for this wonderful celebration you are doing in Vyasapuja for our most dear Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada.
Yeah. We are going to organize the 150th birth anniversary of Srila Prabhupada, Advent anniversary of Srila Prabhupada, and President of India is coming here. Okay.
Yes.
So today we have done Nagar Sankirtan Parikrama, and tomorrow inauguration function will be there. Okay.
Wonderful.
And
How many?
Now our spiritual meeting will be there after 15 minutes.
And president coming tomorrow, right? Indian president.
Father Prabhu, I'm talking to our Param Pujapad Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Maharaj, and he will talk about today's program. I will be giving you Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Hare Krishna. Gaura Haribo, Gaura Haribo. Jai.
This 150 years appearance festival ki jai. Today we
Jai.
are very exciting and happy. Together our all Gaudiya Math, Gaudiya Mission, Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, and Vedanta Samiti, and our Christian Chaitanya Mission, and Gaudiya Sangha, all we are together. World Vaishnava Association, in our Vishwa Vaishnava Samilani, all together we are performing this grand festival in Puri. The appearance place of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada in Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. Indian President Sri Ramnath Kovind is presented here. Tomorrow we will have a grand meeting, and governor also came. Many ministers came. This is a historical festival in our life. So everyone, whole world, all devotees, Vaishnavas should see this and know this, and they will get enthusiasm so we can continue our preaching. Gaur Premanand Hari Hari Bol.
Gaura Haribo. Thank you very much.
We'll talk to Janava now. She will talk about her experience. Janava.
Jai Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat Pranam. How is Srila Prabhupada celebration? Jai Mahan Gopal Prabhu. Give us some message from Jagannath Puri to the Roshan devotees.
Acharya Nisimha. Welcome, Jagannath Puri, please. Very nice place. To live
Yes.
level. You live happy.
Right now we
Yes, with your blessings.
a bit tired. Now probably will be Arati, and after we'll have Harikatha.
Jai Gaura Haribol. Srila Vishnu Maharaj from Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math told me there is some translation in English. Did you figure out who will be?
He said everything was secret.
You can ask Gopal. Gopal can allow you to see who is translating.
ये चैतन्य बूढ़ी मठ मायापुर मठ in charge. He is here. Narayan Maharaj. He will speak.
Jai Dandavat Pranam Narayan Maharaj.
हरे कृष्णा हरि बोल
अपने के मनाचन महाराज. Jai Jagannath.
हरे कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथ जय प्रभुपाद
Jai Prabhupada. Jai Jagannath.
जय प्रभुपाद
Jai Gaura Hari.
But so this is very good experience having so many Vaishnavas together at one place, because we are one family, and today we can feel that this is one family. Our Prabhupada. This is Samadhi Mandir of Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaishnava Goswami Maharaj, and I show you his Samadhi Mandir.
Jai, our Guru Varga, Srila Bhakti Vaishnava Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. This temple is just next, right, very close to Gundicha Mandir in Jagannath Puri. Very wonderful darshan.
Go ahead, take you to the temple.
Jai,
Jai. Jai.
Jai Jagannath.
Jai.
Mahamantra.
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी की जय
Jai.
Jai, Jai, Jai Jagannath.
One of the most beautiful temple in Jagannath Puri, Sri Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mission. And this is very beautiful Samadhi. Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. See, very beautiful.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful darshan there in Puri Dham.
We are taking to the program side. They are starting Kirtan. There will be Hari Katha, and then there will be Prasad. I'm taking you to the venue. Small kids.
Wow, so many devotees.
Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj ki jai.
Oh, our President Acharya Srila Gopananda Van Maharaj also present in the meeting. We would like to welcome him. Thank you very much, Ras Bihari Prabhu, for the darshan. Oh, now Srila Vishnu Maharaj from Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math also there.
Okay, we'll solve later.
Thank you very much, Ras Bihari Prabhu. Thank you very much to Ras Bihari Prabhu for giving us this beautiful darshan of this beautiful festival going on in Jagannath Puri for the 150 Vyasapuja of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So right now we are very honored to have our president, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, who is here as president of Vishwa Vaishnava Raksha and World Vaishnava Association, to give us his blessings and some words about this important festival of Srila Prabhupada Vyasapuja. Dandavat Pranam Maharaj. আপনি কেমন আছেন?
আমি মোটামুটি আছি, খুব বেশি ভালো নেই। আমার একটা কলকাতায় যাব এখন, উপলক্ষে দোলে কলকাতায় যাব, আবার গিয়ে দেখাবো। 15 দিন হয় দেখিয়ে এসেছি, কানটা বন্ধ হয়ে আসে, একটা কানে শুনতে পাই আর একটা চোখ ডিফেক্ট হয়েছে, এটা দেখাবো, এখন যাব।
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming. Datnawad, apni আসবেন meeting.
হোলিতে কলকাতায় যাব, মায়াপুরে যাব।
ভালো।
আজকের কি প্রোগ্রাম বিষয়?
এখন আপনি Harikatha about Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Vyasapuja.
আচ্ছা, আগামীকাল আগামীকাল সরস্বতী ঠাকুরের পূজা। কোন ডেটে হবে?
এখন in June festival Prabhupada Vyasapuja. কিন্তু Vyasapuja 2 দিন পরে। Monday.
মন্দির ব্যাস পূজা। মঠ, শ্রী চৈতন্য মঠ।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ।
এখন কে জয়েন করছেন বৈষ্ণবরা সবাই? এখন মিটিং কে বক্তব্য রাখবেন?
হ্যাঁ, এখন জুম মিটিং এখন সবাই বক্তা Vyasapuja ফেস্টিভ্যাল করবেন। এখন আপনি Harikatha বলেন শিলা প্রভুপাদ। Possible?
I will
In English?
বাংলায় বলবো, বেঙ্গলিতে বলবো,
Bengali?
আমি তো ইংলিশ জানি না।
ঠিক আছে। Is our Srila Bhakti Prapana Tirtha Goswami Maharaj there? Our Vice President? Srila Tirtha Maharaj, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu. Madhav Krishna.
Jai Dandavad Pranam. Maharaji, do you think will be possible for you try to translate something from Gopanandavan Maharaj from Bengali to English? Excuse me that I request you this, but our usual translator is not here.
I'm not sure.
Yes, if you feel comfortable, otherwise it is okay.
Okay, some may be good, some other good. Okay.
Okay, then okay, right now it is not someone else, but then we can hear in Bengali. Then we can hear some Harikatha in Bengali, and later on we can see how we can get some translation. Because as World Vaishnava Association, Biswa Vaishnava Rakshava, all these files will get collected for all the devotees around the world in the different languages. So maybe if right now we cannot get the benefit, but we are having the darshan, we can also get the benefit later on, and other Bengali devotees can get the darshan and the benefit of hearing Srila Gopanandavan Maharaj Harikatha. So Srila Gopanandavan Maharaj, please, আপনি এখন Srila Prabhupada Harikatha বলেন। বেঙ্গলি ভালো, ঠিক আছে।
শুরু করবো?
হ্যাঁ।
জয় প্রভুপাদ, ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত সরস্বতী গোস্বামী ঠাকুর প্রভুপাদ কি জয়, প্রভুপাদের আবির্ভাব তিথি কি জয়, এই মিটিং এ যোগদানকারী ভক্তবৃন্দ কি জয়। প্রভুপাদ ভগবত প্রেরিত হয়ে এই জগতে এসেছেন কলির জীবকে উদ্ধার করবার জন্য। সেই কলির জীবের একমাত্র পথ হচ্ছে বৈষ্ণব চরণ আশ্রয়। বৈষ্ণব চরণ, গুরুচরণ আশ্রয় ব্যতীত কখনোই এই সংসার থেকে উদ্ধার পাওয়া যায় না। আমাদের অনেক ত্রুটি আছে, ভগবত সেবায় আমাদের আন্তরিক দুর্বলতা, আন্তরিক ভাব খুব কম। আন্তরিক হৃদয় হইতে বলে জিহ্বার অগ্রেতে চলে, শব্দরূপে নাচে অনুক্ষণ। হৃদয়, প্রাণ, মন, তন, ধন দিয়ে ভগবানের সেবায় আত্মনিয়োগ করতে হবে। হৃদয় হইতে বলে জিহ্বার অগ্রেতে চলে, শব্দরূপে নাচে অনুক্ষণ। শব্দরূপে হরে কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ
কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ হরে হরে, হরে রাম হরে
রাম রাম হরে
রাম রাম হরে হরে।
উচ্চৈশ্বরে করো হরিনাম রব, জীব উচ্চৈশ্বরে সর্বক্ষণ। কেন বাইরের যে আমাদের মনটা অন্য বিষয়তে অভিনিবিষ্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে, সেই অন্য বিষয় থেকে কৃষ্ণ চরণে, কৃষ্ণ সেবায়, কৃষ্ণ নামে, কৃষ্ণ চিন্তনেতে হৃদয়কে লাগাতে হবে। প্রাণ মন তন ধন সব ভগবানকে অর্পণ করে তবে ভগবানেরকে ডাকতে হবে। ভগবানকে হরি হে প্রবঞ্চে পড়িয়া অগতি হইয়া না দেখি উপায় আর অগতির গতি চরণে শরণ তোমারই করিনুসার। এই প্রকার প্রার্থনা প্রেয়ার করতে হবে। মহাজন নরোত্তম ঠাকুর মহাশয় ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর আমাদের শিখিয়েছেন যে এই প্রকারেতে তোমরা হরি হে প্রপঞ্চে পড়িয়া এই সংসারে আমরা সংসার বিষয় এতে আবদ্ধ হয়ে আছি, এই থেকে তুমি আমাদের রক্ষা করো। তুমি না করিলে দয়া আর কে করিতে পারে? এইসব মহাজনের পদ। তুমি একমাত্র পরম দয়ালু। জীবের যত অনর্থ আছে, যত দুঃখ আছে, তুমি সেটাকে নিবৃত্ত করতে পারো, দূর করতে পারো। অর্থাৎ ভরসা আমার একমাত্র না, তুমি তো করুণাময়। আমার নিশ্চিত ভাবে ভরসা রয়েছে যে তুমি একমাত্র আমাদের করুণাময়। যত আমাদের অজ্ঞানতা আছে, যত অপরাধ আসে, যত সেবা অপরাধ, নাম অপরাধ, ধাম অপরাধ, বৈষ্ণব অপরাধ, এইসব অপরাধ থেকে তুমি আমাদের রক্ষা করে তোমার চরণে সেবা দান তুমি করতে পারো। তুমি না করিলে দয়া কে করিতে পারে? তুমি দয়া করতে পারো, তুমি দয়ালু। তোমার উপরে ভরসা নির্ভর করে ভরসা করে আমরা তোমার চরণ স্মরণ করে বসে আছি। তুমি এবার আমাদের উদ্ধার করো প্রভু। স্মরণ তোমারই করি অনুসার। এই প্রকার গুরুদেবের কাছে প্রার্থনা। গুরুদেব কৃপা বিন্দু দিয়া করো এই দাসে তৃণাপেক্ষা অতিহীন সকল সহনে বল দিয়ে করো নিজ মানুষ প্রিয়াহীন। তবে তো গাহিব হরিনাম সুখে। হরিনাম আমি করলাম, কিন্তু হরিনাম আমার অন্য মনস্কতা রয়েছে। আমি এই জগতের দৃশ্যমান বস্তুতে আমাদের মন আকর্ষণ হয়ে আছে। তা থেকে তোমার চরণে, তোমার ধ্যানে, তোমার জ্ঞানেতে আমাদের মনটা ফিরে আসুক এবং আগ্রহ, উৎসাহ, ধৈর্য, নিশ্চয়াত হয়ে তোমার নামে আমাদের রুচি হয়। তুমি এই কৃপা করো প্রভু। তা না হলে আমাদের আর কোনো পথ নেই। একমাত্র পথ হচ্ছে তুমি তো করুণাময়। এইভাবে আমাদের হরিনাম করবার জন্য মহাজনগণ নির্দেশ দিয়ে গেছেন। সেই পথে যাতে করে আমরা এগোতে পারি, আমাদের মন নিবিষ্ট হয়, এই ব্যবস্থা তুমি করো প্রভু। তুমি অন্তর্যামী, তুমি সব জানো, তুমি আমাদের প্রতি দয়া করো। তুমি তো দয়ার, তুমি তো পরম দয়ালু। এইভাবে আমাদের প্রার্থনা করতে হবে। আর বৈষ্ণব সঙ্গ সকলে একত্রিত হয়ে হরির নাম কীর্তন করতে হবে, নিয়মিত করতে হবে। এইভাবে আমাদের নির্দেশ দিয়েছেন। এখন গুরুদেবের কাছে প্রার্থনা করতে, গুরুদেব কৃপা বিন্দু দিয়া করো এই দাসে তৃণাপেক্ষা অতিহীন সকল সহনে বল দিয়ে করো নিজ মানুষ স্পৃহাহীন। তবে তো গাহিব হরিনাম সুখে অপরাধ হবে। এই গুরুদেবের কাছে প্রার্থনা করতে হবে, সেবা করতে হবে আগ্রহ সহকারে। এইভাবে আমরা যা জেনেছি মহাজনের পদ থেকে, মহাজনের কথা থেকে যা জানতে পেরেছি, এইভাবে সকলকে নিবিষ্ট চিত্তে ভগবত চরণেতে প্রার্থনা জানাতে হবে। তবে ভগবান আমাদের প্রার্থনা অন্তরকে আকর্ষণ করবে, আকর্ষণ করে তার চরণ সেবায় আমাদের অধিকার প্রদান করে। বৈষ্ণবের আবেদনে কৃষ্ণ দয়াময় হেন পামর প্রতি হবেন সদা। সকল বৈষ্ণবগণের প্রার্থনাতে ভগবান প্রসন্ন হয়ে তবে তার চরণ দান করবেন। সেবার আগ্রহ, উৎসাহ, ধৈর্য, নিশ্চয় এই প্রকারে সকলকে নিয়ে, ছোট বড় সকলকে নিয়ে হরিনামেতে যোগদান করতে হবে নিয়মিত। আমি এই পর্যন্ত আজকে আমি স্টপ রাখছি। হরে কৃষ্ণ। আমি আপনার কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছি না।
Madhava Krishna, we are not listening your voice. Yes.
Jai. Thank you. Jai Srila Gopananda Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki jai. Dandavad, Dhanyavad Maharaji, খুব সুন্দর হরিকথা। ধন্যবাদ। হরি বল, হরি বল। Bhaktivedanta Govinda Maharaj.
Yes, Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad Pranam Maharaj. Could you give us some resume of what you can remember about Srila Gopananda Maharaj words?
Just 10 minutes before I am joined, only. Maharaj, actually, you asked to Srila Gurudev Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami Maharaj here. Guru Maharaj is here. You can ask Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is fully listening.
Yes.
Hello.
Guru Maharaj,
Yes.
please.
Madhav Krishna Prabhu.
Yes,
Are you
Maharaj. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. My Dandavat. So, Maharaj, my Dandavat to Srimad Gopananda Maharaj and all the Vaishnavas, Tinjandipad, Acharya Brindas. So, Srimad Gopananda Maharaj very told what is very humble words. Means, you know, by the two song he used, the most humble, that Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, Karvei Dashe, Tina Pekhoti Dino, you know. So in this way, and also Hariye Prapancha Poriya Agati Hoya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur translated Rupa Goswami's words by these songs, that we are in this material world, and we are not seeing any path. Nadikhu Payar, Agotir Goti, you are the shelter of those who have no any shelter. So I am taking your lotus feet as my shelter. So I have so many things, Bhakkovek, Manovek, Krudavek, Jibhavek, all the our enemies. They are very powerful within us. So how to overcome, we don't know. So only Bharasha to me, you are only my hope. You are most Karunamoy, you are most merciful. Maharaj, remind us that we need such, humble attitude to chant Hare Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, taking by shelter of Guru Vaishnavas. And that way we can overcome this material world. And we need that our holy name will come from the heart, from our heart. Hriday hoite bole, jibhar agrite jale, shabdurupe nache anukkhan. It must come from the heart. That he reminds us. So he always speak in this way, as we must be humble. Our humble attitude is necessary. What Bhaktivinoda Thakur expressed in his songs, and Maharaj also reminding us by a humble mood, humble approach, we can have some hope to get these things. I mean, mercy of the Lord in this way Maharaj given us his very humble and nice Harikatha. Haribol. Not hearing, Prabhu. Madhav Krishna.
Sorry. Thank you very much for the resume beautiful words of Srila Gopananda Van Maharaj. And now you as Vice President, would you like to continue giving your own words on this glorification of Srila Prabhupada?
Okay. My Dandavat again to all, and Dandavat to my Guru Maharaj and Shapasha Srila Prabhupada, Bandhyahang Siguru, Sijuta Padakamalang, Sigurun Vaishnavangscha, Sirupang Shagrajatang, Shahagana Raghunathan Nitang, Tang Sajivam, Sadvaitang Savadhutam, Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam, Sri Radha Krishna Padan, Shahagan Lalita Sri Vishakhan Nitang, Sri Krishna. Nikhil Bhavana Maya, Chinna Vichina Korti, Bibodohula Mrika Mukti Mahanta Datri, Sidrita Vidhi Raga Radha Radhasudhani, Bilasuturi Nitang Bhakti Siddhanta Vani, Mancha Kalpatarubhacha, Kripa Sindhu Evacha, Patitanang Papane Pavishna Namo Namo. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sivasadi Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I like to just read what our Guru Varga says something very valuable. So Guru Maharaj composed one poem about Prabhupada, Bengali. They are very humbly mentioned. Ki gahiba Prabhu Mahima Tomar, Abrita Chetan Avidya Jale, Tomar Mahima Jane Muktakul, Tabo Jashagan, Goloka Mandali. What I sing your glories. My consciousness is covered by illusion. But your glories, Muktakul, is known to the Muktakul, liberated personalities. Tabo Jashagan Goloka Mandali, your glories are going on in Golaka. Such way Guru Maharaj wrote one poem about Bengali. It is published in Nadia Prakash. So I also remember that what I shall sing glories, but at least we can sing what our liberated soul, like our Guru Varga, they seen Prabhupada very closely, and they describe so nicely that what Prabhupada, who is Prabhupada and Srila Bhakti Saraswati Goswami, and what he has done. They glorified. I want to say a few words of Guru Maharaj. I think you will all like that. Mainly, Prabhupada is came from the Golaka, his divine abode of the Lord, to rescue us from this material world. And his kirtan means his preaching, like a war against illusion. Guru Maharaj like that word. His preaching is not like a simple kirtan. It is like a war against illusion. The preaching mission of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the Gaudiya Math, has declared totalitarian war against Maya, illusion. even all other existing conception of religion. Our authority is Srimad Bhagavatam and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Divine love is the supreme most goal of every soul. Beauty and love is the Saman Bhanam, our highest attainment. That is the ultimate controlling principle and not power. And beauty and love are found at their highest position with Krishna in Vrindavan. This is our Guru Maharaj like, Srila Bhakti Rakshasi Goswami Maharaj always used to say that he declared totalitarian war. So also he preached, we heard that in a Vaishnava who loved solitary life once asked Srila Bhakti Saraswati Prabhupada, why do you stay at Calcutta? That is the place of Shaitan, where fighting for a selfish interest is so acute. Leave that, come to the holy Dham. But Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur especially choose that place, saying, I prefer to represent Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu creed in an extremely contaminated place. He's saying, for this reason, he wanted to send men to the West. The East is captured by the glamour of the Western civilization. He said, so Western civilization must first be crushed. Then its glamour will vanish and the whole world will come to join the campaign of divine love of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This was the same spirit with which Nityananda Prabhu conversed the fallen soul of this world, in his attempt to take them to the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this way, see, Prabhupada was, we know, Madan Mohan Malabhaji is big, like a vice chancellor. He was a vice chancellor, a very educated person. He used to meet Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, and he was so impressed that he told, oh, this type of temple and mosque must be in every village and every town, like this. But he replied more, so no, not only town and village. My real business is to establish temples in everyone's heart. This type of word he used to, Prabhupada. He, Jiva Dukkha Dukki, he is not saying India, America, he is saying all Jiva. Therefore he sent preachers to abroad, to Jiva Dukkha, seeing the suffering of Jiva there. And in this way he got, succeeded. So many now, all world now getting the nectar. And another things we can see that Prakashile Gaura Seva, how he has given, we see it is no one given to the whole world. Prakashile Gaura Seva Bhuvana Mangal. But it's very auspicious for the world that Gaura Seva Prabhupada given to the world. And he has given Bhakti Siddhanta, Shuddha Pragyana Ujjal, and pure conception. And he, we told, he appeared to give the Shuddha Bhakti. One great devotee, he wrote one poem, and what Prabhupada like in Bengali, you all know, Acharya Vandana. There he says, Shuddha Bhakti Mandakini Bimal Pravaho Ani Shitol Korila Tapta Pran Deshe Deshe Nishkinchon Pralila Vaishnava Gan, Bistorite Hari Guna Gan. The current of pure devotion descends like the flow of the Ganges, cooling the fire of suffering material life. Similarly, you send the Vaishnavas from place to place, widely distributing, chanting the qualities of the Lord Hari. So this way, he given us Shuddha Bhakti, and what he has done, Korite Chupokar, Jate Parupokar, Lobhe Jeev Sri Krishna Sevai, Dure Jai Bhavarog, Khande Jahe Karma Bhog, Hari Path Padma Jate Pai. What your untiringly perform benevolent works just to help the souls of this world to attain the service of Lord Sri Krishna. Then the disease of material suffering would leave them. Their bondage to creative works would break, and they would attain lotus feet of the Lord. And in so many ways, Jiva Moha Nidragato Jagate Vaikuntha Duto Gauriya Pathao Ghare Ghare. Seeing the soul of this world sleeping in illusion, you are sending Gauriya magazine from door to door, just like a messenger from the transcendental plane. It calls aloud, awake, arise, oh brother, there is no more time to waste. Serve and worship your Lord Sri Krishna. He rating Tomar Mukharavindo Vigolito Makarando Sinchito Ochuto Gunagatha, hearing the nectarian parts of the glorious qualities of the infallible Lord Krishna, issuing from your lotus mouth, soothes our souls, dissipates our ignorance and illusion, and the pain in our hearts goes far away. In this way, this Mahantaji very nicely expressed the whole, the glories, all the glories of Prabhupada. And he mentioned in the end, Prabhupada, Sri Gauranga Parishad Thakur Bhakti Vinod Dinohino Patiter Bandhu, Kulitomo Vinashiti Anilen Abonite Toma Akalanka Pura Hindu, Sri Bhakti Vinod Thakur, the associate of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu and friend of the lowly fallen soul, brought you here. And you came like a spotless full moon to dispel the ignorance of this age of Kali. So in this very nicely in that poem, Acharya Vandana, you know. So in this I heard from Guru Maharaj that Prabhupada's, how Guru Maharaj is convinced, finally he convinced by Prabhupada's mood, that his intense mood of service of Krishna, that Guru Maharaj say, when Prabhupada installed the deity and Chaitanya Math came, the Pratishtha installation happened, and that time he took all sannyas, and so many people, fortunate devotee, came to Mayapur, Chaitanya Math, and Guru Maharaj also there. And now after when the festival finished, everyone is leaving, everyone is going. And then they came to, most of the Grihastha devotees going, and they came to Prabhupada, Girdal obeisances. And so we are going. Then Prabhupada said, no, how you can go? You are cheating me. Prabhupada used this word. Apnara amake banchana korchen. If you come with me in a relation that you serve Hari or Kriya, but now you are leaving, you are going, you are cheating me, you are depriving me. But Guru Maharaj was there, he surprised. What is the matter of depriving? Festival is finished and going, devotee is their house. So Prabhupada said, no. If you say there is fire in your house, you cannot go there. What is burning? Let them burn. You are not, you are never, your soul is eternal. You have your only duty to serve Krishna. This is the mood of Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj said, I was convinced finally that Prabhupada outwardly looking, he's born some Kshatriya, but he is not of the person of this world. He came from Golaka to take there. So that feeling came to me. A worldly person cannot speak like that. His intense mood of service to Krishna. Then Guru Maharaj convinced and finally surrendered to Prabhupada. In this way, Prabhupada's words, I don't want to take long, so I got to finish. That Prabhupada's word is so heavy, so strong, so powerful, and so many we see great personalities like our Guru Varga, they came. And when after Prabhupada, after Bhaktivinoda Thakur, after Gaurkishore Babaji, when they disappeared, and he was so much in like a frustration that, oh, they ordered me to do some seva, but I am unable to do, I have nothing, I have no money, I have no manpower. And we know that same night in dream, Jagannath Das Babaji came, Gaurkishore Babaji came, and Mahaprabhu Saparshad came, and all Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all came in a dream and inspired him. Oh, you can start. Everything will come to you. In this way, Prabhupada, after that, by getting direct mercy from Guru Varga and Mahaprabhu, he started, and so many big our Guru Varga came. And our Guru Maharaj, we see they are so big, and they are Guru, how we can will be, how they will be, he will be. So by seeing our Guru Maharaj, Guru Varga, we can see it is out of our imagination. We cannot understand him. He's so great personality. And once, I want to conclude, once he went to Dhaka, and maybe giving a lecture in universities, and some reporters came, and they're saying, oh, these Gaudiya Math people, they are preaching, they are distributing slave mentality, which is not good for society. The foolish reporter. But Prabhupada, in reply, he said, Gaudiya Math stands for the dignity of human race, not slavery. Because this slavery for Krishna is the highest, it is for the top, our most great fortune. So that is in Gaudiya Math giving. Gaudiya Math stands for the dignity of human race. Our dignity is there. If we can become a servant of the Supreme Lord, then it is our real position. In this way, Prabhupada, today we see so many great personalities now joined in this Krishna consciousness movement. So it's all, we are very indebted to him, and we are giving again and again my obeisances to him and all the Vaishnavas here. Vanchakalpatarupasya Kipasindhuyevacha Patitanang Pavanibhyo Vishnubhyo Dhandavad Maharaj. Dhandavad sir.
Wonderful, wonderful, very beautiful. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Srila Bhakti Prabhupada Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, for these beautiful words, very inspiring us to the service of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and try to continue his mission to take the holy name of Krishna to everywhere. Nowadays, even we know worse places than Kolkata at that time. Now in this Kali Yuga age, so many places are with the need of the holy name, and many of the devotees that are actually here in this meeting are doing that seva of distributing the holy name in different parts. We can see devotees from Chile, from Russia, from Peru, from France, and many others. And this is by the inspiration we are getting from our Guru Varga, our Guru Parampara, our President Acharya here, Srila Bon Maharaj, our Vice President, Srila Bhakti Prabhupada Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, our Srila Bhakti Alok Pramadvaiti Maharaj, Srila Govinda Maharaj. We are getting inspired with them for this nectar that is flowing from them, by them, from Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that is coming to us in this beautiful mission of distributing the glories and the love of Srila Prabhupada is giving us from Lord Chaitanya. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Now, I will request to Srila Bhakti Alok Paramadvaiti Maharaj to give us some words in this special day. Now we have seen he have been traveling during the meeting but still participating. Thank you very much for coming.
Dandavat pranams to all of you. I have been so happy to hear Bhakti Prapan Tirtha Goswami Maharaj's talk about Srila Prabhupada, and also seen the incredible festival which is being held in Jagannath Puri by our Bhakti Sundar Sannyasi Maharaj and all the assembled Vaishnavas, that my heart is throbbing. Oh Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, you have blessed us with the mercy of your sons and daughters, and now the mercy of your grandsons and granddaughters. So like we have the association of Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj here today, who was giving us his beautiful Harikatha as well. So what can I say? A simple soul who has simply been captured by my Guru Padma, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He has come and he has shown us Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Some people may not be fully aware of this, but Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he gave all the glory of his life and his service exclusively to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He never claimed anything of his own, even though he is so much empowered by the mercy of his Guru Deva and Guru Varga and Nitai and Gaur. Unbelievably beautiful. But his declaration of totalitarian war against Maya, it is so amazing and so enlivening. Yes, because the daily life in Krishna consciousness is a war against Maya. And if you're not against Maya, then Maya will subdue yourself. So then the second sentence also Srila Tirtha Maharaj said that Srila Prabhupada wanted to make a temple in everyone's heart. Yes, that is Gaudiya Math. That is Krishna consciousness. This is the vision of love, to make a temple in everyone's heart. I can only pray at the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas, please allow me to become a Vaishnava one day, so that I can also fully understand and appreciate the mercy of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Actually, when we read about the life of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when we read the life of his, we see that also he was the chosen personality by Lord Krishna, the chosen personality to establish the Gaudiya Math mission. And our family, the Gaudiya Math, is growing and growing and growing. It is expanding. Despite of my own shortcomings, it is expanding because the love of Prabhupada is with us. I think he loves his grandchildren even more than his own children. So, and his great-grandchildren, he's loving even more. So that anybody continues today in the mission of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is such a great news and such an enlivening thing, especially today, where the world is just submerged in the big institutional cheating and misguiding humanity into total dependence on material things like vaccinations or anything else like that, not taking shelter of Krishna exclusively. In that time, at this time today, we need the shelter and the light and of the Bhagavata. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is the perfect Bhagavata personality, all through and through. He has made the Bhagavata become alive before our eyes. Of course, if you ask Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur about himself, he will only point to two great personalities, Srila Gorkishore Das Babaji Maharaj and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Those two personalities who marked or who put their imprint on the soul of Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, they were really the revolutionary forefathers of the Gaudiya Math revolution. And then the Gaudiya Math really, like Tirthamaj was saying, all the acharyas came to help Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And with that help, he started such a vigorous preaching, which had no limits. I want to remind us of one Leela, where Srila Bhakti Rakshita Maharaj was sitting in the room with Prabhupada, and they were talking about the spreading of Krishna consciousness. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, I want to make youth hostels in the Western world where there's a temple in the youth hostel and where the kids who coming for study, they will also come to the temple and see in the morning the darshan and listen to some Harikatha. Then one devotee, he said, but Prabhupada, youth hostel for young students, these students, they are not vegetarians. How will this work? How could we have a youth hostel for non-vegetarian students? Then Srila Prabhupada was a little annoyed about the objection put towards his idea of spreading Krishna consciousness. And he said, well, for those who are not vegetarian, then we will have to bring some food from outside for them, but they can stay and have association with devotees. At that time, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, who was sitting in the audience, he said, well, Prabhupada, I don't know. I don't think we can do it that way. But anyhow, it just shows the urge in Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, the urge to spread Krishna consciousness by hook or by crook, any way possible to bring Krishna consciousness, sadhu sangha, in the association of the commoners in this world. And we, at least myself and the devotees outside of India, we are 100% the beneficiaries of this generosity of going out and spreading and preaching unconditional to all the Jagai and Madais in the world. Well, Jagai Madai, special souls. We are not even falling into that category, but at least fallen souls we are. And the fallen souls who are here at the feet of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur are today the pride. They're the pride of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's movement. Because if his movement would have only attracted cultured Bengali Brahmins or something, that would not have been so glorious. But that he could attract with his mission the downtrodden, forlorn, the difficult people, from the Mleccha background, that he could attract them and invite them to participate in the propagation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's universal love principle, well, that is really outstanding. And because of that, we get the grace. We get the grace of all the great souls. And Srila Bhakti Rakshak Maharaj was the second in line of giving mercy to the world. Then the third one in line was Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, who again gave lots of love to the whole world. Then the next one in line was Srila Bhakti Balabtirtha Goswami Maharaj. Then another one next in line was Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And now next in line of giving this love to the world is Gopananda Bon Maharaj and Bhakti Prapantirtha Maharaj and Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Maharaj and Bhakti Vibhuda Bodhain Maharaj. All these great souls. I mean, there's many more. I'm just mentioning a few names which come to my mind immediately. The two Vishnu Maharajas and all their efforts for humanity. That is the living movement of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. The historical movement is one thing, Gaudiya Math, but the living movement of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that living movement is here with us in the form of all of you, all of the people who are in Puri at this festival, all of those who have a feeling of appreciation, of gratefulness towards our Parama Guru Dev, towards our beloved Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. And it is our duty as much as we can to continue to spread that mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Guru Varga, to keep spreading it to every nook and corner of the world possible. And in this way, I will conclude my words today at the feet of Gopananda Bon Maharaj, Bhakti Prapantirtha Maharaj, and all of you Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Vanchakalpa, Tarubhyascha, Kripa Sindhu Bhaevacha, Patitanang Bhavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha, Gauda Brahmanati. 150 years of Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki jai. 150-year festival of Mahotsav of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki jai. 3 years celebration of the glories of 150 years of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to the organizers of this great event. All glories to the communication of all the devotees, Rasa Bihari Prabhu and Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj there in Mayapur, Bhakti Vichar Vishwamaj. Dhanavad Pranams. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Gaura Hari Bol. Thank you very much for such wonderful words, Harikata. Yes, Srila Gopananda Maharaj.
I take some bath.
Okay. Dhanyavad. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Amnar Kripa Devan Maharaji.
Hare Rama,
Dandavad,
Hare Rama.
Dandavad Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Dandavad Gaura Hari.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Manohar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Panandavan Maharaj.
Dandavad. Thank you very much. Gaura Hari.
Hari Bol. Dandavad.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.
So thank you very much, Srila Bhaktialok Paramanidhi Maharaj, for this beautiful Harikatha, for these beautiful words inspiring us and actually allowing us to realize the importance and how by the effort of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the mission have been spread all around the world in the form of the Gaudiya Math, in the different acharyas that as sons and grandsons and grand-grandsons of the mission are going on with this beautiful spirit of seva. I can see there next to you is our Tapasvi Maharaj. Would he like to give some words also? If necessary, also we can make some translation from Spanish to English. How is the Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur mission is spreading on Peru?
Dandavad Pranams. Muchas gracias por esta gran oportunidad, esta gran bendición de compartir esta glorificación a Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Dandavad Pranams are to all of you. I'm very grateful for having the opportunity of saying some things on this divine occasion of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada.
Un infinito agradecimiento a esta gran alma que hizo posible una gran revolución en el mundo Vaishnava.
Infinite thanks to that great soul who made this transformation possible in this mundane world.
Una gran compasión por las almas de este mundo, haciendo todos los esfuerzos para que llegue el mensaje, no solamente en el territorio de India, sino desde sus tiempos, proyectándose a darle un salvavidas al mundo occidental.
An unbelievable amount of divine compassion which emanated from his divine grace and which was so wide thought that it threw a safeguard to the whole world. I mean, when you fall down from a boat, they throw this ring so that you can be saved. So he threw this safeguard to all the people in the world by his divine efforts and visions.
Una tremenda compasión, una humildad especial, realmente con bastante fuerza, un guerrero de Kali Yuga dispuesto a enfrentarse a todo.
A divine compassion and a divine endeavor to confront anything and everything of any obstacle which may arise. He took this mission upon himself to really reach out to all of us.
Recuerdo siempre una frase de él, donde se manifieste la verdad, allí postraré mi cabeza.
I always remember one sentence of his, which I offer my head at the feet of this instruction.
Recuerdo otra frase de él diciéndole a sus discípulos, ustedes son mis maestros.
I remember the phrase of his where he addressed his disciples and spoke to all of them and said, "You are my masters."
Recuerdo dentro de su historia haberse preocupado por los primeros Vishnupriya ashrams.
I also remember that he was the one who was concerned and started the first Vishnupriya ashram in Mayapur.
Y bueno, Srila Prabhupada se inspira en el poder de él, el poder Vaishnava que él irradió en este mundo, y gracias a esa gran instrucción a Srila Prabhupada llega todo su esfuerzo, toda su potencia hasta esta parte del mundo a través de nuestro maestro.
And Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada was so inspired by the vision of his divine master Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur that he actually took the active physical steps to make all of this available to all of us, to the whole world. So this is what we are looking towards with the greatest gratefulness.
Realmente agradezco a todos los Vaishnavas presentes, todos los grandes maestros aquí presentes que han hecho posible que la onda expansiva de su voz desde aquel tiempo en que él pasó por este mundo nos dejó toda esa herencia maravillosa.
Finally, I want to give my wholehearted appreciation and gratefulness to all the Vaishnavas who make it possible that this divine message keeps spreading, keeps flowing into all directions, and that we are all benefited by having this association and this vision or this future.
Muchas gracias, nuevamente muchas reverencias.
My thanks and my gratefulness, my dandavats to all of you.
Y muchas bendiciones para esta alma que está aquí incluida, por misericordia de mi maestro espiritual, Guru Maharaj, para Beti Maharaj.
I'm here begging for the mercy of all of you, because if you give me the grace, then I can keep serving my spiritual guardians and be part of this divine movement of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Hari Hari Bol.
Dandavas. Muchas gracias.
Jai, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias, Maharaj, por sus lindas palabras, muy inspiradoras para todos nosotros. We are very happy and fortunate to see, actually in the real life, and now online, in the live, we can be in one moment in Jagannath Puri, looking at the Samadhi as Bhakti Baba Puri Goswami Maharaj in this beautiful festival that is going on in honor of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And also we can see the glories of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in the opposite side of the world, completely opposite side of the world in Peru, how the mission, his mission, what he started, his institution of love, the temple he started to build in the heart of everyone, actually are being established everywhere. So this is part of the glories of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He was very care about distributing the holy name all around the world. He sent actually to Srila Bhakti Hridoy Bon Maharaj, also to the West, to Germany. And now we were just in some minutes ago with Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, who is coming from this line of the love distribution all around the world, everywhere, and going on in this behave, in this spirit of love, then I will request to Goranga Pran in Chile, who is also in other part of the world with this spirit of love. I will ask him to give us some words for glorifying Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and his mission.
Jai Madhava Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat, Guru Maharaj, and all the Vaishnavas around the world. Thanks for this amazing meeting of the appearance of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. We are here in Chile listening with the Vaishnava family of Brinda Parivar, with Triveni Sangam, Devidasi, and Kalpa Riksha Das, receiving all the glories of the Vaishnava and appreciating so much the opportunity to listen nice Vaishnavas like Srila Gopananda Bo Maharaj, Srila Tirtha Maharaj in Mayapur. They transport us for the holy place, holy place of Sri Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And yesterday we are in pilgrimage for different places in this Sona area, and we have the opportunity to visit the sea. And when we are in the sun, showing the sea, we remember the Jagannath Puri, and we are very happy because we remember when we are in the Jagannath Puri, for the mercy of Guru Maharaj Paramadvaiti Swami. We remember all the time when we close our eyes, we saw Lord Jagannath all the time. When you close your eyes, you see the Lord Jagannath, and this field we saw in different devotees. Also Madre Triveni, when she closed his eyes, he see the Lord Jagannath. And other devotees the same, me the same. And that is the message for us. Vrindavan and holy place of Jagannath Puri, Mayapur is in all the world. In every place you can see the presence of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, and this is all for the mercy of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, because they are the guards of this ancient knowledge of the Vaishnavis, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Sampradaya, and we receive directly from Srila Prabhupada and our Gurudev intactly, with not a modification. We receive different books, deities, so many different forms to follow the Sanatan Dharma, and remember all the time the Lord Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Sri Radha Krishna. So we are very enthusiastic to share this ancient knowledge of Gaudiya Vaishnava for other people who are interested to receive in our place. Tomorrow we have a special program of Gaura Purnima. We share some prasad and puja and read lectures. So thank you very much, Madhava Krishna Prabhu, for share this meeting, and all the Vaishnavas like Tapasvi Maharaj in Peru, who support great programs in the honor of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai, Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Bhaktilok Paramadvaiti Swami Maharaj ki jai, Sri Gopananda Bom Maharaj ki jai, Srila Bhaktivedanta Govinda Maharaj ki jai, Srila Tirtha Maharaj ki jai. Festival in Mayapur of Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Sure, in this moment they have a very, very nice prasad in the festival. So enjoy for us. And thank you. We remember with too much love. And we are here present to share this Krishna consciousness for all the world and for practice very happy. Thanks, Dandava Pranams, and we see you again. Jai Gurudev, Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Rosalila, Devidasi Ki.
Jai.
Jai, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Duranga Pram Prabhu.
Thank you.
You have this beautiful Shakti of happiness and nice energy when we hear you. Thank you very much. Now we come back to India, and I will ask to our Bhaktivedanta Govinda Maharaj, who is one sannyasi that have been doing a lot of seva for World Vaishnava Association in Mayapur, in Vrindavan right now, also in Bangladesh and all around India. And he has been continuing the glories of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So I will request him to give us some words. Maharaj.
First, I give my Dandavat Pranam to my Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. Then I give my Dandavat Pranam to my Abhinna Guru Padma, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Rakshita Dev Goswami Maharaj, and other all associate, all follower of the Prabhupada, Gaudiya Gashtipati Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Then I give my Dandavat Pranam to my Shiksha Gurudev, who's those appoint me for the service of for giving service to World Vaishnava Association, Sri Vishwa Vaishnava Sabha, this to Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj and Srila Gurudev Srila Bhakti Vikan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And then I give my Dandavat Pranam to my father, my non-difference between my father and him, and also my Shannas Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Alak Paramadvaiti Swami Maharaj, and Srila, my Shannas Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. So, and here all of the sannyasis, my Godfather Tapasvi Maharaj, I give my Dandavat Pranam to, and another all of my Godfather, God sister, and all of the Mataji, all of the Prabhus, and another all of the Maharaj. So when I first, just I don't, already I heard from the, already I heard the glorification from glorification of Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gauri Gashtipati, from my father and my Sannyas Gurus, both of Sannyas Gurus, and Tapasvi Maharaj and another devotees. Also, here I give my Dandavat Pranam to our president, Srila Gopananda Maharaj. He is my one of the main Shiksha Guru. So, I have one experience. I got one instruction. I forget from whom. When I first went to Bangladesh, there, the Bangladesh, no, the country of the Bengali, and I also go from the one of the state of the India, which is the Bengali state, West Bengal. But when I reach in Bangladesh, I asked to them, you know about the Vyasapuja, World Vaishnava Association? They totally don't know about this. And I think how I preaching. So I meet with one of my elder godfather, Srila Mukunda Das Prabhu, Mukul Padamitra Prabhu, who given me shelter on his big apartment. He is a big industrialist, one of the big industrialists in Bangladesh. And he given, yes, I remember, from him I got this instruction, and I listened the first time of the Prabhupada, not make sad, not upset, never thinking you are not success on your mission, which mission belong to our Sri Guru Gauranga Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Prabhupada, I heard this story from Srila Bhaktivinoda Tirtha Goswami Maharaj also. One time Prabhupada with Srila Bhaktidev Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, Atul Babu, and with Srila Bhakti Poggan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. Today is the holy appearance day of the Srila Bhakti Poggan Keshav Goswami Maharaj here in India. Today we are celebrated already in Rup Sanatana temple. I went there. And then Prabhupada wait in Manikganj Ghat, Mawa. I also crossed biggest Padma river from this ghat. Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Paramaditi Maharaj also remembered this ghat. We are crossed by ship to another side. Prabhupada also wait there. And one of the boatmen, they are looking one of the boatmen and say, Srila Goswami Maharaj asked, can you bring us to the opposite, means to the Manikganj side, Dhaka side? Say, no. I have no time. Then say, we have necessary. Say, from where are you? I don't. This boatman said, I wait for here some special person. But where are you going? Wait, if this special person coming, I can bring you also. Say, who is this special person? Goswami Maharaj asked. So this special person is the India and Bangladesh, mainly this time in India. India have many of local king. They are not small, but they have power, so much power. Like the king of the Manikganj, name is Jagannath Prabhu. So, say I wait for here, Jagannath Prabhu's Gurudev coming, spiritual master coming, and I bring him. Say, Goswami Maharaj say, you know this? Who is the Jagannath Babu's spiritual master? Say, no. He is a sannyasi. Say, my Gurudev is coming. I think our Gurudev of our kings make also big, so gloriful. He's so he's like not a normal person, special person. Say then, Srila Bhakti Keshav Goswami Maharaj say, Vinod Bihari Babu said, look, this sannyasi, I did so finger to Prabhupada, say, this sannyasi is the guru of your king. Say, the boatman make so afraid, boatman afraid. If my king listen this, then he killed me. And quickly bring. And when Prabhupada, when Prabhupada enter, Prabhupada crossed the river and went to Manikganj on the from Mawa. This is to Mawa to Dhaka. This I forget the ghat name. There we are went to one village. From there to on the Dhaka route, Manikganj is the middle. In middle have one city, very old city is called Manikganj. Then Prabhupada went there because on opposite side of Padma River, there have the special car for bring the Prabhupada from this king, Jagannath Babu. And then he bring, this car bring to Prabhupada to the royal house. And when Prabhupada enter on this royal house, the king of this Manikganj, the Manikganj king have a big area in Dhaka also. He have a big area, and Jagannath Babu, the king, Jagannath Babu throw one gold coin when Prabhupada put one step, go inside. And Prabhupada listen from backside of the sound of coin falling, tongue, like this. And then Prabhupada moved to Jagannath Babu and say, what are you doing? You put the gold coin of my every footstep and this taken by another person. You have a lot of gold coin. Give me this. Give me all. Don't throw this. I like to make a temple. I like to make a mosque in Dhaka. Say, oh, Gurudev, yes. This Jagannath Babu have a kindergarten school in Dhaka. In Bengali, we are called Pathshala. In Sanskrit also Pathshala. He have a Pathshala in Dhaka. This now, like an international university, Jagannath University, at present, there have their side of this have Sakari Bazaar, where the continued Hindus are living only, and there have the temple. I went every day when I living in Dhaka with Mukul Prabhu. I go to every day because Mukul Prabhu giving their lecture every day, giving lecture. Also, Srila Gurudeva, Srila Bhaktiala Paramadayati Swami Maharaj also went there. And Jagannath Babu, then Prabhupada asked to Jagannath Babu, give me a land in Dhaka on your area, give me a land. Then say, Gurudev, you can choose your land. Then Prabhupada say, which land you are not able to use? Give me this land. Then Prabhupada chosen a land between a Christian church and the burial ground, Christian burial ground, middle. And our Brinda Kunja in Bhutgali, Bhutgali means ghost lane, and this mott, our Prabhupada mott in Dhaka, just side of the Prabhupada mott is also called ghost says land, Bhuter Goli. Means there have the burial ground, everybody afraid. And Prabhupada chosen this land. When Prabhupada chosen this land, everybody say, how is possible? Here have the many of ghosts. Prabhupada said, no problem. Ghost can go back to Golok Vrindavan if they are heard the Hare Krishna Mahamantra here. Because we are start to make a temple and where make the Mangalartik to Shanartik, we are chanting, then ghost can go back to Golok Vrindavan. But after Prabhupada make the Sri Madhva Gaudiya Math in Dhaka have, I think this is the number 4 Math. Number 4 Gaudiya Math, under 64 Gaudiya Math. This is number 3 or number 4, maybe number 3. I forget. Between number 3 and number 4, this Math. The Madhva Gaudiya Math, when Prabhupada make the Madhva Gaudiya Math, And I living also in Madhya Gaudiya Math. Sometime Gurudeva also living. 2 times we are living in Madhya Gaudiya Math. Gurudeva, you remember Madhya Gaudiya Math? Our Dhaka Gaudiya Math? Yes, Gurudeva say, yes, Gurudeva remember. Then Prabhupada said to them, go for Madhukari. Madhukari means begging, begging for the temple. I also make Madhukari one time, and Gurudeva said, no, you give service to Vishwa Vaishnava Rashtrava, all Vaishnavas, he said, stop the Madhukari. So, Prabhupada sent to devotees to make Madhukari, and devotees continue 7 days, 8 days. They don't get any Madhukari and come back. Because I don't like to hate any Vaishnava, another Vaishnava Sampradaya, but we have some Vaishnavas who's called, we are Vaishnava also in Vrindavan, in Navadip, in Brajamandal area. This Sampradaya Vaishnava also available. They are say, these are red cloth Vaishnava, this is not, they are not real Vaishnava. This red cloth Vaishnava means red cloth means we have take the saffron. Continue here, this type of Sampradaya, hate us, say red color Gaudiya. So, say red color Gaudiya is not Vaishnava, don't give Madhukari. And such called caste, one of the caste, who is the associate of the, who's called their associate of the Mahaprabhu, they are also Vaishnava. This caste also have so much power in Dhaka, then say, don't give Madhukari. Then after 1 month, because Prabhupada, Jagannath Babu, the Prabhupada disciple, he is the king, he said, Prabhupada, can I help you? Can I help you? You will not get the food. You will not get the food. Prabhupada said, no, 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 never. I don't want help. I already got the land and money from you. I make the mott. I here have my Guru Gauranga, I forget the name of the deities, Radha Madhav, like Radha Madhav, I forget. So my devotee can give service. I don't want money from you. Then the Prabhupada disciples, our Guru Vargas, come back and say, Prabhupada, 2 weeks we are go for Madhukari and we are not get anything. Prabhupada maybe close this mott. Prabhupada saying no. In Budi Ganga, there have river Budi Ganga. I also many times cross the Budi Ganga river to go to Padmanabha Prabhu house, the Srila Bhakti Bodhan Goswami Maharaj disciple house. I also living there in Dhaka. I cross the Budi Ganga. There is the called Sadar Ghat, the main shipyard of the Bangladesh in Dhaka. This is also related. This Sadar Ghat name come to our independent movement, freedom movement. So Budi Ganga have so beautiful water. Now is the dirty, but before Budi Ganga have so beautiful water, drinking water. Say, Prabhupada say, Sojne pata, Sojne which like one of the vegetable which we are eating in Bengal, mainly in Bengal, in Bajamandal, I am not able to found this. In Sojne data, so Sojne flower and Sojne leaf also we are eating. Prabhupada say, until Sajne leaf in this tree and water in Budi Ganga, we are not close our mouth. Please bring the Sojne leaf and boiled with the Budi Ganga water and offer to our Thakurji and then eating. So by this I said, I have many story about this. I heard from my Guru Vargas. By this I want to by this story said this story. I request to devotees, don't make upset when devotees thinking we are our many of devotees thinking we are make a temple, we are make the preaching center, no one coming. Then please remember the Prabhupada life, Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur life. Now, in India, we are called, in the world also this time called, sun never set in British Kingdom. And now, I said you, this Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Artik, Mangal Artik and evening Artik, always running around the world, never stop. Now in Vrindavan evening time, now evening Artik of the in our Gaudiya Math. Now in our South America temple, there are the Mangal Artik, some place of Mangal Artik, some place of the in Europe, some place of the Bhog Artik. So never Artik stop of Prabhupada. So Prabhupada life is not so easy life, so hard life of the Prabhupada. Prabhupada got so hard life. So please, you remember and you study the Prabhupada philosophy and thought and Prabhupada instruction, which Prabhupada given us, then you continue your preaching, one day you success. Vancha kalpataru bhasya kripa sindhu bhavacha paritana pavana bho Vaishnava bho nama nama.
Jai Dandavat Pranam. Thank you very much, Govinda Maharaj. Beautiful Harikatha, glories of Srila Prabhupada, remembering us, all the effort of Srila Prabhupada for distributing the holy name in different parts. Now I would like to welcome, by first time is coming to our meeting, Jagat Jivan Prabhu from Bolivia Yatra. And also I would like to ask him to give us some words. Also, we can make translation if it's necessary. Jagat Jivan Prabhu is also joining this World Vaishnava Association meeting, and he is a disciple of Srila Bhaktivinoda Bodhayan Goswami Maharaj. So also joining. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranams. Namo Vishnupadaya, Gauranga Presta Rupine, Sri Bhakti Vibhudaya Bhai, Budaya Neti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya, Gaura Prestaya Bhutale, Srimad Bhakti Pramodaya, Purigoswami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya, Krishna Prestaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta, Saraswati Niti Namine. Well, although my original language is in Spanish, I will try to speak in English. So please excuse me if I make any mistake. So there is a book written by Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj called With Love and Separation, in which in every disappearance day of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, he writes an offering about his remembrance about him. And if you read just one paragraph of those offerings, you can feel that Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur was not a person of this world. And the devotion of Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj was beyond any comparison that we can imagine. So we are very fortunate of being connected with Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur and his lineage. And this opportunity is very difficult to get in any life. So we have to take advantage. And in this life, we have to try as much as we can to follow his instructions. Also, in his final days, 1 week before leaving this world, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta gives some instructions to the devotees gathering there. And he also said in those instructions, which are focused on the chanting of the holy name, that his blessings was not only for those who were with him at that moment, or to his direct disciples. He said that his blessings was to all the people who follow his instructions. And well, also he says that, well, I think that's all what I can say now. Please, thank you so much. I think my English is for that.
Thank you very much, Jagat Jivan Prabhu. We are very happy to hear your beautiful words of inspiration, of love of Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and all our Guru Varga. And yeah, it's a very great hope for all of us to know that we are also blessed and protected by Srila Prabhupada by trying to follow his instructions under the guidance of our Guru Parampara. And also thank you very much for represent to Srila Bhakti Vibhuda Bodhayan Goswami Maharaj in this World Vaishnava Association meeting. Thank you very much for coming. You're very welcome. Please.
Very well.
Yes. So actually, now I will give the word to our secretary from France, Rasalila, who has prepared beautiful words for Nityananda Prabhu, who is the original guru and who has come also to Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta to give us some beautiful inspiration and experience. And she also has some audio from Krishna Bhakti Prabhu that could not come to the meeting today, but is with us together. And he also led some beautiful words for us.
Hare Krishna, Madhava Krishna. I'm begging for words for audio from Krishna Bhakti.
Is she online?
No. It's he gave me an audio.
The Krishna Bhakti audio. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
There is
Oh, sorry.
Krishna Bhaktidas, Hare Krishna. According to the non-sectarian spirit of the World Vaishnava Association, founded by Srila Jiva Goswami, who have been recognized by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada and by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. The universal message of Sri Nityananda, Universal Guru, Master, lead us to understand the word of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada when he talked about the universal gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and especially Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Srila Nityananda Prabhu asked to everyone in India to chant the name of Hari, to chant the name of Krishna. Now, at large for the world, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, explained that like the name of Krishna or the name of Christ, the name is the same. We address to God. So the spirit of Nityananda Prabhu is as such that whatever the name of God we are chanting, the process is love of God, and the process is develop our consciousness to reach the love of God. That is my point today, that Nityananda, who is Balaram himself, gives the name of Loka Vrindavan as the ultimate goal of life and goal of spiritual destination. Now, we as World Vaishnava Association, non-sectarian movement, we should understand that there is in the world different religion, and this religion addressed to God has different name, different sometimes way of adoring God in this way. Okay, so I hope you understand my message today about the universal figure of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So you all accept my humble obeisance to all. Krishna Bhaktidas from France. Thank you very much.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much, Rasalila. Please give our humble obeisances to our Krishna Bhakti Prabhu, who has given so beautiful words. And now representing Bhaktinandan Swami and mission in France, in our Secretary of World Vaishnava Association, our Rasalila Devi will also give us some words. Mataji, I think your connection is not very good right now. So I think it's good if you can.
Narayani, Didi.
Okay.
Madame Krishna.
Jai, thank you very much, Narayani, for this seva of translation.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for the invitation for Rasalila and Hare Krishna. So I'm going to read in English what Rasalila is going to speak in French. Rasalila, you speak in French first?
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Je rends mon hommage à mon maître spirituel, Srila Bhaktinandan Swami Maharaj, ainsi que mon Shiksha Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami Maharaj. Je rends mes hommages à notre très cher président, Srila Bhakti Gopananda Bondev Goswami Maharaj, au Vaishnava Assemblée, Sannyasi, Mataji, Prabhu.
I offer my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srila Bhaktinandan Swami Maharaj, and to my Shiksha Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami Maharaj. I offer my obeisances to our dear President, Srila Bhakti Gopananda Bondev Swami Maharaj, the assembled Vaishnavas, Sannyasis, Matajis, and Prabhus.
Pour le monde, Nityananda Prabhu est un trésor de miséricorde et de compassion. Il sait pertinemment les conditions d'empêtrement dans lesquelles nous sommes. Pour entrer en contact avec l'océan d'amour de Mahaprabhu, nous devons d'abord attirer le regard de Nityananda Prabhu.
For the world, Nityananda Prabhu is a treasure of mercy and compassion. He knows full well the entangled conditions we are in. To get in touch with Mahaprabhu's ocean of love, we must first catch the eye of Nityananda Prabhu.
Pour le simple prix de notre foi, il nous vend le sanon selon nos compétences, disait Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur dans son chant Dalalaire Gita.
For the mere price of our faith, he sells us the holy name according to our abilities, said Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Dalalaire Gita song.
En faisant Harinam Sankirtan, les dévots agissent sur l'ordre de Sri Nityananda partout à travers le monde. Nous le voyons sur Facebook, des Harinams sont organisés presque tous les jours pour toucher le plus de monde possible.
By doing Harinam Sankirtan, devotees are acting on the order of Sri Nityananda all over the world. We see it on Facebook. Harinam Sankirtan are organized almost every day to reach the most people possible.
Et ainsi pouvoir toucher les cœurs. Ce service n'est pas seulement bénéfique pour nous. C'est une réciprocité que nous avons entre nous et les êtres qui entendent les sanons. Nous devons pour cela apprendre à devenir un bon instrument en abandonnant cette indépendance qui nous fait tellement souffrir depuis des vies et des vies.
And so to be able to touch hearts, this service is not only beneficial for us, it is a reciprocity that we have between us and the beings that hear the holy names. We must learn to become a good instrument by giving up this independence that makes us suffer so much for lives and lives.
Nous devons devenir le bon instrument entre les mains de nos gourous, car ils représentent Nityananda. Le gourou peut nous utiliser comme il le veut, comme le dit Srila Gorgomida Maharaj dans les épisodes de l'escalier royal.
We must become good instruments in the hands of our gurus because they represent Nityananda. The guru can use us as he wants, as Srila Gorgomida Swami Maharaj says in the episodes of the royal staircase.
Shishastiham Satimam Tuam Prapanam. Nous l'avons dit de notre plein gré, volontairement. Je deviens ton shishya, ton disciple. Je suis maintenant sous ta stricte discipline. Je suis complètement abandonné. Prapana, je me consacre entièrement à tes pieds de lotus. Je suis à toi.
Shishyasteham Sadimam Prapanam, we said it willingly, voluntarily. I become your shishya, your disciple. I am now under your strict discipline. I am completely surrendered. Prapana, I am completely dedicated to your lotus feet. I am yours.
Je ne m'appartiens plus, j'appartiens au gourou. Pourquoi devrions-nous réagir quand le gourou nous châtie et nous tire les oreilles? Guru Karnadara. Et qu'est-ce que tu fais, crapule? Le gourou a ses droits et personne d'autre. C'est la correction de Nityananda à travers le gourou.
I don't belong to myself anymore. I belong to the guru. Why should we react when the guru is chastising us and pulling our ears? Guru Karnadara. Hey, what are you doing, scoundrel? The guru has that right and no one else. That is the correction of Nityananda through the guru.
Nous devons essayer de développer le pouvoir de la tolérance qu'a fait preuve Nityananda dans les rues de Navadvip alors qu'il suppliait les gens qu'il rencontrait et tombant à leurs pieds une paille entre ses dents pour qu'ils chantent le Saint-Nom de Krishna même face à un refus.
We must try to develop the power of tolerance that Nityananda showed in the streets of Navadvip as he begged the people he met and falling at their feet with a straw between his teeth to chant the holy name of Krishna, even in the face of refusal.
Il ne se mettait jamais en colère, jamais de mauvaise humeur comme le mentionne ce fameux chant de Lokshan Das Thakur, Akroda Paramananda Nityananda Rai.
He never got angry, never in a bad mood, as mentioned in this famous song of Lokshan Das Thakur, Akroda Paramananda Nityananda Rai.
C'est divertissement. Dans un de ses katas, Gurudev parla de ces divertissements que je trouve vraiment très drôles. Une fois, il s'énerve Nityananda courut après un bœuf, l'attrapa et monta dessus avec beaucoup d'enthousiasme extatique. Et voyant cela, le Seigneur Chaitanya lui disait, « Les bœufs vont t'attaquer par derrière, fais attention, fais attention. Pourquoi te comportes-tu comme un enfant à courir après des bœufs ?»
Nityananda's pastimes. In one of his kathas, Gurudev talked about his lila, which I find really funny. Once Lord Nityananda ran after an ox, caught it and climbed on it with great ecstatic enthusiasm. And seeing this, Lord Chaitanya said to him, "The oxen are going to attack you from behind. Be careful, be careful. Why are you behaving like a child running after oxen?"
Il pouvait aisément les contrôler. Il est dans l'humeur de Vraja, car nous savons qu'il est Balaram, la source même de la force, qui aime vraiment les bœufs et est bien plus fort qu'eux.
He could easily control them. He is in the mood of Raj because we know that he is Balaram, the very source of strength, who really loves the oxen and is much stronger than them.
Le Seigneur Nityananda était en train de marcher dans la rue et soudainement sauta dans le Gange et commença à nager. Gaurahari sauta aussi dans l'eau et les deux frères traversèrent le Gange ensemble et se laissaient aller par le courant jusqu'à Navadvip et Koladvip.
Lord Nityananda was walking down the street and suddenly jumped into the Ganges and started swimming. Gaurahari also jumped into the water and the two brothers crossed the Ganges together and went downstream to Navadvip and Koladvip.
Dans les descriptions de Vrindavan Das Thakur, parfois le Seigneur Nityananda nageait dans les eaux du Gange, voyait un crocodile au loin, allait vers lui et l'attrapa pour jouer avec lui. Et Mahaprabhu lui disait « Fais attention, fais attention ». Et Nityananda Prabhu le rassura en lui disant « Ne t'inquiète pas, les crocodiles ne peuvent rien me faire ».
In the descriptions of Vrindavan Das Thakur, sometimes Lord Nityananda was swimming in the waters of the Ganges, saw a crocodile in the distance, went towards it and caught it to play with it. And Mahaprabhu said to him, be careful, and Nityananda Prabhu reassured him, saying, don't worry, crocodiles cannot do anything to me.
Le crocodile se demandait qu'est-ce qu'il se passe. Normalement, c'est moi qui attrape les hommes et là, c'est un homme qui vient m'attraper. C'était sans aucun doute un crocodile très fortuné d'être embrassé comme cela par le Seigneur Nityananda.
The crocodile asked himself, what's going on? Normally, I catch men, and now a man comes and catches me. It was certainly a very fortunate crocodile to be embraced like that by Lord Nityananda.
Le crocodile devait se dire, mais il n'a pas peur de moi, cet homme. Il vient vers moi pour m'embrasser. Ce n'était pas un vrai combat. Nityananda a pu créer une vibration divine au même niveau de l'âme du crocodile.
The crocodile must have thought, but this man is not afraid of me. It was not a real fight. Nityananda was able to create a divine vibration at the same level of the crocodile's soul.
Le Saint-Nom et l'enthousiasme. Ce mercredi était le jour spécial de l'apparition de Srila Narottam Das Thakur qui glorifie les pieds de Nityananda Prabhu dans son chant Nitai Pada Kamala. Avec ces chants, petit à petit, nous progressons et avons de plus en plus d'enthousiasme et de goût pour la pratique.
The holy name and enthusiasm. This Wednesday was the auspicious day of the appearance of Srila Narottam Das Thakur, who glorifies the feet of Nityananda Prabhu in his song Nitai Pada Kamala. With these songs, little by little, we progress and have more and more enthusiasm and taste for practice.
Si l'on en manque pour chanter le Saint-Nom, c'est que l'on essaie probablement par soi-même, sans passer par des grands saints comme Srila Narottam Das Thakur. Il a été mis en pouvoir par Mahaprabhu afin de distribuer le pur amour de Sri Radha et Krishna à ceux qui le désirent sincèrement.
If one is lacking enthusiasm in chanting the holy name, it is because one is probably trying on one's own without going through great saints like Srila Narottam Das Thakur. He was empowered by Mahaprabhu to distribute the pure love of Shri Radha and Krishna to those who sincerely desire it.
Sans la compassion et la miséricorde de Sri Nityananda vers nous, le mouvement de Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ne se serait pas développé dans le monde entier. Il nous permet, par l'entremise de ces doux divertissements, de nous attirer à lui par son pouvoir fascinant et touchant.
Without Sri Nityananda's compassion and mercy towards us, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement would not have developed throughout the world. He allows us, through his gentle pastimes, to be drawn to him by his fascinating and touching power.
En même temps, son côté avaduta, comme nous sommes de nature tatashta ou rebelle, cela nous attire fortement parce qu'il peut agir de façon contraire ou faire des choses que l'on qualifie de bizarres ou d'inattendues. Nous avons besoin d'exemples de ce genre pour pouvoir nous dire que la conscience de Krishna n'est pas ennuyeuse et statique, mais bien fascinante sur tous les points.
At the same time, his avaduta side, as we are tatashtas or rebellious by nature, we are strongly attracted to him because he can act in contrary ways or do things that we call weird or unexpected. We need examples like this to tell us that Krishna consciousness is not boring and static, but fascinating in every way.
Mon rapport. J'organise chaque semaine des réunions Zoom comme ici, car Madhava Krishna Prabhu m'a inspiré à en faire, de même dans mon pays. J'ai invité Shripad Bhaktivedanta Sudadveti Maharaj à faire des kathas sur le Madhurya Kadambini tous les jeudis en français. Je veux que ces kathas soient diffusés parmi les dévots français et en ce début de semaine, j'ai organisé une réunion à la gloire de Nityananda Prabhu.
I organize weekly Zoom meetings like this one, like here, because Madhava Krishna Prabhu inspired me to do the same in my country. I have invited Sripad Bhaktivedanta Sudadveti Maharaj to do kathas on Madhurya Kadambini every Thursday in French. I want his kathas to be spread among the French devotees, and at the beginning of this week, Maharaj spoke on the glories of Nityananda Prabhu.
J'ai fini et partagé le second chapitre du livre My Lecture in England and Germany en anglais. J'espère le finir en fin d'année ou en début d'année prochaine pour le publier en anglais d'abord et ensuite en français plus tard.
I finished and shared the second chapter of the book, My Lectures in England and Germany, in English. I hope to finish it at the end of the year or beginning of next year, and to publish it in English first and then in French later on.
Le 25 mars, nous prévoyons le Vyasapuja de Swami Sadananda Das avec Kalakanti Dasi d'Allemagne. Ce sera traduit en français. J'aide un peu les dévots à créer des liens entre eux par l'entremise de kata partagés sur Zoom. Pour certains, cela faisait au moins 5 ou 10 ans qu'ils ne s'étaient pas vus en direct.
On March 25th, we are planning the Vyasapuja of Swami Sadananda Das with Kalakanti Dasi from Germany. It will be translated in French. I am helping a bit the devotees to create a link between them through katas shared on Zoom. For some of them, it has been at least 5 or 10 years since they last saw each other in life.
Finish.
Thank you for the seva.
Welcome.
Jai. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rasalila Mataji. Thank you very much, Narayani Mataji. Very beautiful words, inspiration about Sri Nityananda Prabhu, our original guru, and who gave this inspiration to Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. The strength as as Srila Bhakti Prabhupada Goswami Maharaj was explaining in this dream, all the Guru Varga, Guru Parampara, Nityananda Prabhu also came and gave the blessings to Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta to start the Gaudiya Math mission of love. So right now I will request to Chandravali Mataji from Colombia to give us also some words for glorifying Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Yeah, Dandavat Pranams. I offer my humble obeisances to all the Guru Varga, to Guru Parampara. I offer my humble obeisance to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. I offer my humble obeisances to all his disciples and to my Guru Deva, Paramadvaiti Swami Maharaj. Thank you for this opportunity to increase the love for listening all you greatest devotees, greatest Vaishnavas, to feel this love for Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. I shall confess that in some years ago, I was more blind, because you know that this beautiful process is step by step, year by year, day by day, cleaning our heart and our understanding. I am not good understanding the scriptures, but I love to sing, I love to do bhajans, and I was always following and trying to read about Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and I was in ignorance. I just said, I don't like so much. I prefer to read or listening about Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and I didn't have the knowledge and the sambandha and the relationship with Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, because I was not ready for. So I just can say thank you for all the steps by steps that are arriving for the mercy of my Guru Deva, and to for the mercy of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada in his books, that we can love and feel all his dedication, because we can know one Vaishnava or one Guru Deva for the love of his disciples. So I'm so grateful for that. And I meet him more when I was in Mayapur, because when I went to the house of Bhakti Vinod Thakur and saw the rooms of them and all these beautiful things there, and listening to other devotees in Mayapur talking about Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, I start to feel something more deep, and this is the way we can feel love for the Vaishnavas. And I want also say thank you for this beautiful serial of Ase Abhay Charana Ravinda, that was made for Bhakti Charu Swami, I think. In this serial, you can see the videos of how was the beginning of the Singha Guru Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and to feel all how he was empowerment and how he begged for the love and the mercy of his Guru Deva. How he got the mercy of Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, and how he received the sannyas in a dream is all so mystical and beautiful, and how he inspired so many devotees to go Occident, to the Western world, to preach, and all the books. It's amazing how he gave us this beautiful heritage to can continue and spread the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And I also want to say thank you to Goswami Maharaj, because he's doing a beautiful seva of translating many books of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada in audios. So now I can get the mercy of him listening beautiful books like Back to God or Upadeshamrita from Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Now we are listening one book called Uncommon Dialogues, and all these are conversations with Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. So now we got the opportunity in Spanish language to listen more and know more how all the beautiful instructions of this amazing Vaishnava who came to this world to spread the love of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you very much for these beautiful meetings, Madhava Krishna Prabhu, of the mercy of listening and meeting with every one of you, because all your sevas are inspiring us. Now I, with the mercy of being in a parikrama with Gurudeva, now I'm going to Colombia with some friends, devotees, to keep these beautiful sevas that Gurudeva gave us. And thank you very much for this short opportunity. I will keep listening you, but we're gonna keep traveling right now. Thank you very much. Dandavat Pranam.
Jai Dandavat Pranam. Thank you very much, Chandravali Mataji. Now we're going to Armenia, and I will request to Adi Govinda Prabhu to give us some words about Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur on this occasion of celebration that we are celebrating, not just his Vyasapuja that is on Monday, but we are celebrating 150 years Vyasapuja of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And this beautiful celebration started by the Gaudiya Mission and Bhaktisundar Sannyas Maharaj that is taking 3 years. And in part of the plan, the celebration will go all around the places where the mission of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was spread during his lifetime. So now I give the word to our Adi Govinda Prabhu to give us some beautiful words to glorify Srila Prabhupada. Jai.
Jai, Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams to all of you, especially my deeply dandavats to President Acharya of World Vaishnava Association, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, and also my deeply dandavats to Srila Bhakti Prapana Tirtha Goswami Maharaja, and also my Shiksha Gurudeva, Srila Bhakti Alok Paramadvaiti Maharaja, Srila Govinda Maharaj also, and all of you. Yes, today going on festival of the anniversary of 150 years from the days when Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. Do you listen? Do you listening me? Do you listening? So from that days when Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur came from spiritual realm in this our world. When our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in this world, he please turn on your microphone. I cannot speak. Turn on.
Narayani Mataji, please turn off the microphone.
Please turn off. I cannot. Okay. When our Lord Mahaprabhu came in this world, he propagated the Vaishnava Dharma in all the Indian subcontinent. But when our Prabhupada Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur came from the spiritual level in our world, he began to propagate Vaishnava Dharma in all over the world. And by this cause, we know in every corner of the world having Sangha, having organizations, having missions, mount temples, and in every corner of the world, population now about Vaishnava Dharma. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur did that which inconceivable, unbelievable, but he did this. And now in Armenia also, we having an organization and some sangha. It's all by the help our Prabhupada 150 years ago in Indian subcontinent. He came from the spiritual realm. I want also say some words about World Vaishnava Association. 2-3 days ago, I had information about one devotee from Germany, Mataji, and one our devotee informed me that this Mataji about 10 years lived in a temple, and after some mistake, the president of the temple said, "You must go on from here." He threw out this Mataji who lived 10 years in temples. And in some months ago, also I had information that in Ukraine also one Mataji who lived in temple about 20 years, because she now very old, because she cannot have bring any profit for temples. President or directors of the temples decided to throw out this old Mataji from temples. About our Vishwa Vaishnava Raja Sabka, many devotees now in all over the world knowing that exists this type of organization. And if all devotees in all countries have information about this organization, from this type of incident, when presidents, directors of some temples decided to throw out the disciples, because they did some mistakes, because they have now very old age. After that incident, devotees must know that exist in one platform, exist one organization which can even not help them, because we cannot, our organization, help every devotee, because this type of incidents exist many in every maybe countries, especially in that countries where exist many temples. But in any way, disciples, devotees must know that this type of organization exists, and after this incident, they can inform us, because we can decide. It's not means that we must decide, but in any way they can inform us about this type of incidents, and that president, that directors of temples who throw out this type of devotees from their temples must also know that exists this type of platform, this type of mission, this type of World Vaishnava Association, which can decide, which can help by this cause. Before they decided to throw out this type of devotees, they must deeply think, because exists some fear for them, not doing this type of very dirty, very dangerous things. In any way, now exists this type of organization, and I'm very glad that I'm the disciple, I'm the follower of this organization, and I'm propagating in our country. When we in Saturday, in every Saturday and in Sunday, going to Sangha, have meetings, and now we inviting not only from our Sangha, because in past I was been in Sangha of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj. I'm also naturally, and we in past only met with our Sangha, only devotees, only disciples of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj and his disciples. But from now, we inviting from all Sanghas, from all missions, from all organizations. And before our invitation, for instance, I'm calling and informing them that now exists this type of organization. This is not a separate organization. This is not organization which having their months, their presidents, bank accounts, properties, and so on. This is absolutely without profit association in which exist all marks which exist in our world. All marks from any association, from any organization, followers, disciples, from any guru can come in our association and have meeting, have singing bhajans, listening the Katha. It's very, very precisely, very, very good idea by me, because I'm thinking that in Armenia, essentially, in Armenia existed and also exist very, very differentiated organizations. Every devotees, every Sangha thinking that we only for our guru, for our mat, and only disciples of our guru can come, can be invited in order to come and meeting with us. By this cause, in essentially for exceptionally for our country in Armenia, I thinking that existing of this type of organization, this type of association as World Vaishnava Association, it's very needs. It's very needs for our devotees, because when we inviting and when they coming and we having meetings, it means that we in diversity having unity, in diversity of diverse Sangha, different maths, different disciples of different Gurudevas, we inviting and having meetings. It means that in diversity, we having unity. That's maybe, if you have any question, I can answer. Thank you very much.
Jai, thank you very much. Adi Govinda Prabhu, thank you very much. Beautiful words. So now I would like to ask to Chaitanya Lila Acharya Prabhu, Chaitanya Lila from Costa Rica. Are you there? Can you give us some words?
Jai Dandos Pranan, Srila Paramadvaiti Maharaj, a todos los Vaishnavas reunidos, todas las glorias a Sisi, Guru, Gauranga y Vaishnavas. Bueno, gracias Prabhupada Krishna por esta linda oportunidad. Pues hoy un día muy especial para glorificar a Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada.
Today is a very special day to glorify Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Y quisiera compartir y recordar una hermosa conversación entre Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada y Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
So in this special occasion, I would like to remind us a beautiful conversation between Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada le dice, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quiere inundar este mundo.
Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada said to Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu want to go to all over this world.
Con Krishna Bhakti.
He wants to conquer the world with Krishna Bhakti.
Una vez en un día de Brahma,
one day of Brahma,
Krishna vino con el humor y con el aspecto de Srimati Radharani.
He came with the humor of Srimati Radharani. Krishna came
para distribuir aquel tesoro más precioso del mundo espiritual.
To distribute the biggest treasure of the spiritual world.
A cualquiera y cada uno en esta era de Kali.
To everyone in this Kali Yuga age.
La era cuando prácticamente todo el mundo
in this age with everybody in the world
es extremadamente degradado.
Is extremely degraded.
Él es la suprema personalidad de Dios.
He is the personality of God.
Así que puede darlo a cualquiera que él quiera.
So he can give it to everyone he wants.
Él es el controlador supremo.
He is the supreme controller.
Puede convertir a todo el mundo.
So he can convert everyone
en consciente de Krishna en poco tiempo.
The Krishna's consciousness in a short time.
Pero lo quiere hacer a través de sus devotos.
But he wants to do it with his devotees.
Porque él quiere dar el mérito a sus devotos.
Because he wants to give the honor to his devotees.
Es a través de Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Is by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Que el plan de Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
The plan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Empezó a revelarse en el pasado.
Started to reveal in the past.
Y quiso que todos ayuden en esta misión.
And he wanted that everyone helps in this mission.
De predicar el mensaje de amor de Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Of preaching this message of love of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Los problemas de este mundo.
The problems of this world.
Son infinitos.
Are infinite.
Como una gota insignificante en el océano.
Like an insignificant drop in the ocean.
El futuro de esta misión.
The future of this mission depends on you.
Y nos damos cuenta que el mérito de Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada.
And we can see that the biggest merit of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada
fue enfrentar muchos rollos por aceptar discípulos.
Was to accept many troubles to accept disciples.
al igual que nuestro Srila Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada y todos los acharyas de nuestra sucesión discipular.
In the same way as Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and also all the other Vaishnavas from our spiritual lineage of Parampara.
Hoy glorificamos de corazón a Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada.
Today we glorify Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta
Y agradecemos el haber restituido la cultura Vaishnava para el mundo.
and we thank him to again re-establish the culture Vaishnava for the world.
Gracias a él obtuvimos la misericordia de Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
Thanks to him, we had the blessings of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta,
de nuestro Guru Maharaj y de todos los acharyas.
of our Guru Maharaj and from all other acharyas.
Quienes nos invitan
who are inviting
a
us
rendirnos
to surrender completely
y entrar en el mundo de la dedicación
and enter in the world of the dedication
y de la entrega total
and full surrendering
en la misión de Sri Chaitanya
in the
Mahaprabhu.
mission of Lord Chaitanya.
Muchas gracias. Todas las glorias a Sisi Guru, Gauranga y Vaishnavas.
Thank you very much. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Jai. Now I would like to request, thank you very much, Chaitanya Lila Prabhu, for your beautiful words, for your inspiration, and for continue this message of Lord Chaitanya. Now I would like to ask to Janavi Devidasi, who has been living in Mayapur long time. She's also secretary of World Vaishnava Association, and she have been blessed by her Guru Maharaj Srila Bhakti Vijnan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, who was actually also our one of our president, and also he inspired us too much on this union. So now she's continue part of the seva of her Guru Maharaj and in helping us with the secretary in Russia. So Janavi Mataji, please give us some words. You also have been living in Mayapur and you know all the experience of the mood of Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And Adi Govinda Prabhu, is possible for you, please turn off the microphone.
Dandavad pranam, Hare Krishna, Vanchakam Patrapasya, Vipasinda Chapatidanam, Vaishnava Pyanam. Thank you very much. My humble Dandavad pranam for all Vaishnavas, Sannyasi, and Prabhuji, Matajis, and to give me opportunity to give me this seva for Vish Vaishnava Raja Sabha. And today we celebrate Adhivas Tithi of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur appearance day, and all we are his follower, and also everyone from us have his Abhuta Pavana Shakti, as we know from beautiful bhajan who wrote Bhakti Rakshakishtar Dev Goswami Maharaj. He wrote Vrishabhanu Suta Daita Nu Charam Charanashi Narenu Dharastam Aham Ahad Abhuta Pavana Shakti Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam. Here we found the words, the sentence about the Mahat Abhuta Pavana Shakti Padam is amazing and very powerful Shakti, very powerful words preaching what Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur had. And we know one story from words of his disciple. about how Srila Prabhupada changed the heart of the people, the ordinary people who came to visit him maybe one time, and he completely changed his heart by only 5-7 minutes. His Harikatha, these boys or men, he's completely changed. And this story when 2 boys came to visit Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in Calcutta, they from college, Shotland College, they came to take darshan of Thakurji and also pay obeisances for Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And Srila Prabhupada spoke about one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, which said the who hear about glories of Shri Krishna, he immediately supposed to start bhajan. It means he immediately have to leave all his duty, maintain like dharma, what we study and our work. So immediately the person who hear about glories of Krishna, he immediately have to start his bhajan. And this boy tell, what you mean immediately? It's mean now we come to you and you tell us about glory of Krishna, and it's mean we don't have to come back to our home. We have to stay here and start our sadhana. And Srila Prabhupada tell, yes, you have to do this. And the boy was amazed and tell, you mean so we if our house will be in fire, so what it means? We also don't have to come and help to our family with to control this situation. If we don't do this, not only our house will burning, all the village will be burned. So what in this case, what we have to do? And Srila Prabhupada tell, yes, let it burn. Your house and another house, all village, let it burn. No harm. And this boys was totally amazed and tell, how it's possible? What why? And Srila Prabhupada tell, you are a soul. What you will miss? What you will miss if you have this maintenance thing? If you miss it, what is your real? What is harm? What is problem? And so by this story, we can see this boy actually becomes sannyasi. He never come back to house, and he start to his spiritual life and become very glorious Vaishnavas. So and this some kind of story and example in the preaching of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, it still exists because even in our foreign country where it's a word of exploitation, egoistic words actually. So it's very difficult to make the people become devoted, become sacrifice his life for seva, for seva which don't give you any benefit, maintenance benefit, no money, no position. So it's very difficult. It's actually quite impossible. But for Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, because he was so powerful, because he was in power of Panchatattva, his Gurudev, so he can do this. Even no possible become possible. And we are all fortunate. So we are got this mercy. We have also have this Bhuta Pavana Shakti in our life, and we can also distribute it and give for ordinary people and give them real benefit. And from this rare human born, birds. So thank you very much to give me opportunity to speak some words. I apologize for my English. My English not so good. Actually, I'm not speaking English country from. So thank you very much, Srila Maharaj, Madhava Krishna Prabhu. So I'm stop here. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Jai, thank you very much, Janavi Mataji. Thank you for this beautiful blessing story. Srila Pramaditi Maharaj would like to say something else.
Yes, thank you very much. I was listening to Adi Govinda Prabhu speak, and also now to Janavi Devi's beautiful words. Actually, I like to recommend very much to read the WhatsApp channel called Veena International. It is full of nectar. Now, I'm asking for some investigation. Now it's a little difficult because hardly there's no more disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur alive. Anyhow, I want us to do some research. What did the Gaudiya Math do when devotees were becoming very sick or very old? What was the system, how they were dealing with this? I think it is a very interesting question, because sometimes the question is raised by other missions how to proceed. That is one observation. And the other one is Sri Adi Govinda mentioned the case that somebody was requested to leave a temple in some particular place where they had been doing service for many years. I think it's very difficult to deal or to involve with the problems which arise in any mission. But there is so many devotees in their lifetime, they somehow or other become disenfranchised. They lose the connection with their mission after their guru leaves the world, and they don't know where to go. They don't have a person to relate to. And in those cases, the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha really opens a door for finding other sanghas, other associations where they may find shelter and enthusiasm again under some Shiksha Guru or something. So I think Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha is a great help for such situations, but rather than involving or trying to correct the behavior of what happens in one mission by the generous Vaishnava Sangha, when somebody feels not protected, not in some positive association, that they can find other sadhus in this platform of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha and the different missions. Now I give you a practical example. So many devotees have taken shelter now of Srila Bhakti Prapantirtha Maharaj because of his very beautiful, humble Vaishnava demeanor and the beautiful ashrams he's starting in Radhakunda and Mayapur. So then some people, they get enthusiastic and participate, even though they did before service in other missions. So this type of things, that platform of finding other Vaishnava association, that's very much helpful by the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. But otherwise, resolving conflicts inside of any mission is almost impossible. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha doesn't have a platform for that. Of course, in our original program, there is a conflict resolving committee which was created in the beginning, and Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Maharaj from Orissa He was the first one to be in charge of the conflict resolving committee. But in the 20 years he was in charge, nobody ever presented a conflict to be looked after. So it's like, of course, if there are difficulties between one and another mission, that can be resolved by the senior Vaishnavas. Senior Vaishnavas like Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj. Now I see that Rasa Bihari Prabhu is back online from Jagannath Puri. So let's give over the word to him to hear what is going on, reporting on this mega festival of Prabhupada in Puri. Thank you very much. Just wanted to say these few words.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. Now we will give the word to our Ras Bihari Prabhuji, who is in Jagannath Puri right now and is now giving us darshan. Prabhuji, tell us, what is the situation right now there?
Actually, this is Prabhupada Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur's birthplace in Jagannath Puri. The temple is on the place he appeared 148 years back. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur appeared here, and here we have his deity, here we have his temple, and here is where tomorrow President of India Ram Kovind will be visiting for inaugurating the 3 years long birth anniversary celebration, 150th of Srila Prabhupada. So this is the place, and I'm just trying to show you the way preparations are made here, preparations are being done. I'm showing you around. Still, last minute preparations are going on. This is the deities. Shri Guru Gauranga Radha Nayana Mani Ji. This Radha Nayana Mani is the worshipable deity of Srila Prabhupada, because all of you know Prabhupada is Nayana Manjari. So this is Radha Nayana Mani Jiyo, deity at the birthplace Srila Jagannath Puri. This is the place where Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur appeared 148 years ago as son of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur and mother Bhagavati Devi here in this mart. And we also have Jagannath Ji, Shri Baldev, Shri Subhadra, Shri Jagannath Ji here in this birthplace of Srila Prabhupada, because Prabhupada is dearmost associate of Srila Jagannath Swami. It is predicted in scriptures in Padma Purana, Yutkale Purushottamat, from Purushottam Dham, that is Jagannath Puri. The name of Supreme Lord Krishna will spread all over the world. And that is why we are witnessing today through this World Vaishnava Association. Everyone belongs to the family of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. And everyone is trying to contribute in the celebration. I'm just showing you how the place looks like, because tomorrow morning we'll have the inauguration by the President of India. And these are the exhibition of Bhakti Siddhanta's life exhibition all over in Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Mart. This is the exhibition, and you can read, there is writing on the wall about the Leela but it is written in the local Oriya Bhasha. So here Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur giving sannyas to his disciple, and here he is doing Nritya Kirtan at Bagh Bazar Gaudiya Math, Calcutta. So this is beautiful exhibition here at Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, and here Prabhupada sitting and the disciples, and then Prabhupada, and here Rath Yatra. When Prabhupada was small child, his mother brought him in front of chariot of Lord Jagannath. And you know that story, that how Jagannath blessed him with his garland, confirming the spiritual personality of Prabhupada. He was born as son of Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Bhagavati Devi, just to spread this Sankirtan all over the world. This is a place from all Hare Krishna movement spread all over the world, and you can see decoration still going on. And we have Madhav Maharaj. Madhav Maharaj from Sant Goswami Maharaj is very senior Vaishnava in Jagannath Puri. He lives in Puri. I will request Madhav Maharaj to say something. Maharaj, kichu bolun, Mahamantra bolun.
Prabhu, you please on your microphone. Microphone is off. Please open the microphone, Prabhu.
Thank you for telling me. I was thinking everyone is here. Place I'm bringing you. This is the room of our Param Guru Dev, Srila Bhakti Dait Madhav Goswami Maharaj in Jagannath Puri, Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. The room and his bed. Our Madhav Goswami Maharaj used to stay in Jagannath Puri. His biggest contribution is having this temple at the birthplace of Srila Prabhupada. This temple is by the effort of our Param Guru Dev, Srila Bhakti Dait Madhav Goswami Maharaj. And today he must be very happy that devotees from all over the world are going to celebrate the appearance day of Srila Prabhupada in Jagannath Puri tomorrow with a 3 years long this celebration. So if you want, I can show you more preparations. Madhav Prabhu, what do you want?
Yes, please, Prabhuji. Continue showing us.
I'll keep on showing you, and you see, we just witnessed this exhibition of the different pastimes in the life of Srila Prabhupada, Krishna Balaram, Gaur Nityananda, Mahaprabhu. You can see this. It's beautiful. I'm taking you to the main road. outside. Here they have decorated. You can see.
Wow. Wonderful. Jai Prabhupada.
अभी तारक प्रभु महामंत्र सुनाएंगे। सब लोग तारक प्रभु से महामंत्र सुनिए।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna.
So this is Tarak Prabhu, and this is the main street on Rath, where Rath Yatra comes. This is Jagannath Puri, main street. From here, that is the Jagannath temple. Can you see? This is the welcome gate. Can you see this?
Yes, Prabhuji. We can see it. Thank you.
So I invite all of you to join us tomorrow by Zoom. When President will come, we will Zoom the event.
Great. Please send us the link. Then we will join. Rasbihari Prabhu, send us the link for tomorrow, and then we will be for sure.
Madhav Prabhu, anything
Yes.
else I can do for you?
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Madhava.
Yes, Maharaj.
Vyasapuja Prabhu. Is there any other great saints who can speak some words for us in the world from Jagannath Puri?
এইখানে মন্দিরের উপর যাই जगन्नाथ बलभद्र सुभद्रा सुदर्शन चैतन्य महाप्रभु राधा कृष्ण और भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर दर्शन करिए। दर्शन किया करना, उसका बाद यहाँ पे पुष्पांजलि देकर यहाँ से सरदावाली जाऊंगे। सरदावाली में यहाँ साधु संत का साथ में बैठकर 35 मिनट यहाँ पे चैतन्य महाप्रभु वाणी शिक्षा स्टॉक यहाँ पे आलोचना होगा। और ठाकुर पुरुषोत्तम धाम शुद्ध वाणी प्रसार करने के लिए जब महाप्रभु और सड़ा गोस्वामी जब चला गया तब देश में अंधकार हो गया। इसी अंधकार को आलोक प्रदान करने के लिए भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर और भगवत देवी अवलंबन कर भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर जिस स्थान का नाम था नारायण छता, इस स्थान पे 3 घंटे का समय में यहाँ पे आविर्भूत हुआ। जब प्रभुपाद यहाँ पे आविर्भूत हुआ था, कला में जिन्होंने उसको देखकर सब आश्चर्य हो गया। और यहाँ पे प्रभुपाद ने जब प्रकट हुआ था 6 महीना का अंदर रथ यात्रा हुआ। जब रथ यात्रा हुआ तब बलदेव, जगन्नाथ, सुभद्रा, सुदर्शन देवी यहाँ पे जब रथ आया तब यहाँ पे रुक गया, आगे नहीं गया। कितना कोशिश किया तब भी विरत नहीं गया। जब गया नहीं तब भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर जगन्नाथ मंदिर का एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर था। जगन्नाथ मंदिर का जब एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर था, बाद से भगवत देवी उसका लड़का को रथ का ऊपर में उठाया। रथ का ऊपर में जब उठाया तब जगन्नाथ आलिंगन किया। जब जगन्नाथ आलिंगन किया तब एक फूल का माला उसी गला में गिर गया। जब गला में गिरा तब पंडा लोग ताली लगाया, अरे ये तो महापुरुष होगा। जब ऐसा बोला तब कुछ टाइम के बाद भगवत देवी उसका बच्चे को लेकर घर पे आ गया। सब महाप्रभु केसरी के महाप्रभु वाणी प्रसार करने के लिए भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर इसी धाम पर प्रकट हुआ था। यहाँ पे भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर 1 साल रुका। 1 साल के बाद चला गया, वहां पे पढ़ाई किया। जब पढ़ाई किया, जिसे चैतन्य महाप्रभु मायापुर में प्रकट हुआ था और भक्ति का वाणी प्रसार करने के लिए जब संन्यास लिया, पुरुषोत्तम धाम में आ गया। ऐसा प्रभुपाद जी ने यहाँ पे प्रकट हुआ था और शुद्ध वाणी सनातन धर्म और वैष्णव धर्म प्रसार करने के लिए चला गया मायापुर। मायापुर जाकर वहां से चैतन्य महाप्रभु शुद्ध वाणी प्रसार करेंगे। मतलब जब प्रसार करेंगे तब उन्होंने मन में सोचा, ये मेरा तो कुछ बल नहीं है, मेरा साथ कुछ नहीं, मेरा पास कुछ नहीं है, मैं कैसे प्रसार करूं। जब ऐसा मन में सोचा, भगवान ये भक्त वांछा करूं। भगवान भक्त वांछा सब हर टाइम पुण्य करते, इसलिए बोलते थे जे में भक्त जना करते तेवे भक्तास्ते जना मौत भक्तास्ते में भक्त तमागता। मैं भक्त का अधीन हूँ, मैं भक्त जहाँ पे ले सकता मैं वहीं पे जाऊंगी। ऐसा जब भगवान
जब ऐसा इच्छा करेंगे भक्तवांछा ऐसा पूर्ण करेंगे, मतलब प्रभुपाद के पास एक एक भक्त होने के लिए आ गया, आकर प्रभुपाद के पास से हरिनाम दीक्षा ने, जैसे प्रभुपाद बोला मेरा कुछ बल नहीं है, धन बल नहीं, जन बल नहीं, ऐसा भगवान उसी मनवांछा पूर्ण के लिए करने के लिए भक्त का मनवांछा पूर्ण करने के लिए एक एक भक्त उसका पास भेज दिया। जब भेजा तब प्रभुपाद के पास से हरिनाम दीक्षा लिया, लेकर प्रभुपाद जी ने उसका पास में रुककर भगवत कथा ये चैतन्य महाप्रभु शुद्ध वाणी सारा विश्व एवं जन जन कर घर घर कर ये शुद्ध वाणी प्रचार किया। और प्रभुपाद जी ने ये विश्व में ये भारत वर्ष में 64 साल का 64 साल में 64 मठ प्रतिष्ठा किया। मठ और क्या है, जैसे पहले सड़े गोस्वामी ने ये क्या रचना हो गया, जो गलती उसको काट दी, बीच में गलती होती है। हाँ, मैं तो प्रिपरेशन हुआ नहीं था, आप बोला था मैं बोल दिया, जो बीच में गलती है।
So we are very lucky that we also hear a message from one of our young sannyasis, Madhusudan Maharaj. He lives in our Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math Grand Road, Puri, for many years now. And I think all of you understood what he said.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Hari bol.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
I think we need a translation.
Hare Krishna.
Could you give us a resume of what Maharaj said?
गलती है उसको काटना, बीच में आ जाते हैं तो थोड़ा काट देते। अच्छा अच्छा, गलती
सारा बीच का लोग देखो, समझ का लोग देखो।
देखिए मैं अच्छे से बोल दिया, तो अच्छे से बोला, एक थोड़ा थोड़ा उड़िया में चला गया था, बस हो गया।
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Gracias.
Thank you very much.
Hari bol.
Jai, thank you very much, Rasbihari Prabhu. Jai Jagannath, Jai Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Rasbihari Prabhu. Thank you very much for this beautiful darshan. Jai Prabhupada. So I'm very pleased with the celebration we have experienced today with this Zoom meeting. I think it has been one of the best meetings. We have darshan from the Holy Dham, thanks to Rasbihari Prabhu, from Jagannath Puri, from the Bhakti Vibha Goswami Maharaj Samadhi, and the appearance place of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Also, we have the darshan of Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Maharaj from Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mission, and from other Vaishnavas as Rishikesh Maharaj and now Madhusudan Maharaj, and some other Vaishnavas that just with their presence have inspired us and give us the blessings. We also had a beautiful, wonderful Harikatha from Srila Gopananda Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Prapana Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, and Srila Bhakti Alok Pramadvaiti Maharaj. Also, we hear from Bhakti Vedanta Goswami Maharaj, and from many of you that have actually give the glories of the Supreme Lord. So thank you very much to all of you. Hope we can continue celebrating this appearance day of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur today, tomorrow, on Monday, and for the next 3 years until the 150 Vyasapuja of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Parampara, Guru Varga ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Gaura Hari Bol.
Thank you very much.
Jagat
Hare
Guru
Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, all of you. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
So here is birthplace, temple, Prabhupada Srila Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki jai. Okay, Madhava Prabhu.
Yes, Rasbihari Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Madhava Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. I think you have to rest. Oh, okay. Thank you very much to all of you again. Today the Zoom chat will close when you log out of the chat. So don't wait for the Zoom chat be closed. When you want and when you feel free, then you can log out. Thank you very much. Dandavat Pranam to all of you. Hare Krishna. Gaura Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.